And why does AI matter? So look around. I don't need to buttress too much, but it is important to know that AI is transforming industry, it is making businesses smarter, faster, more efficient, and more profitable. Of course, a lot of organizations are spending billions and billions of dollars to be able to upskill, find opportunities to be able to do things faster and more efficiently. And that is why people are worried and scared. You see the value of OpenAI go, like they've just raised, like I think the biggest raise in terms of capital raise, like I think they raised over 60 billion to be able to advance the world of AI. And it is really important to understand that when a company raises that much and they have that much high valuation, then you should pay attention. And that's why I'm trying to explain to you through this course, hopefully, that you really learn the dynamics of AI and why it matters for businesses. So let's talk about a few sectors. So we'll start with finance. AI, for example, can help in detecting fraud. One big issue that the people in the finance world, banks, for example, always have to grapple with is detecting fraudulent transactions, because it impacts customers, it impacts economies, it impacts government, and this has a devastating effect on all the stakeholders. For example, if a customer is defrauded, of course they will report to the bank, and the bank has to do something, spend a lot of money to investigate, and the government would intervene. Like there are other compliance and regulatory obligations for the bank as well, or financial institution. So fraud prevention is very important for banks and financial institutions. Also, in terms of compliance, so government have anti-money laundering rules and compliance obligations, and it's always a tedious thing because, again, the hackers, the fraudulent people are always smart, right? They are also on top of technology and they always want to game the system. So AI can find patterns, and flag things and report suspicious activities, which will make that process more effective for banks. And you can already see how that would be valuable for that industry. And it is important for you to understand that when you are in that context, there are a lot of opportunities similar to that use case that you can apply AI and be more efficient. Let's jump to the health sector. So in terms of the health sector, there are so many use cases as well, but we'll talk about how doctors now use AI to assist them in diagnosis of disease. For example, AI can analyze medical images like X-ray, MRI scan, and identify issues that the doctor may not see right away. You get what I mean? So AI already delivers some benefits in that regard. Of course, you can't replace that critical part where doctors still have to analyze, but it assists them. It's an enabler to make them more efficient. Remember, the benefit is efficiency, pace, and allow people to do things faster, and productivity increases. And let's cross to the world of retail. So in the retail world, I already talked about Amazon, e-commerce, for example. You definitely have felt the effect of AI in product recommendation. There are some things you just browse and you just see that immediately when you're scrolling on your socials, you start to get recommendations for products. They're just selling to you, ads are coming your way. So they use AI. AI is delivering a lot of benefit, right? To, understand human behavior, spending habits. I'm telling you, the amount of information they have about you as an individual, as a customer, is interesting. And that's why on the average, you get more than 100 ads when you're scrolling on social media. So you can see how this is beneficial to the business world. In the next episode, we're going to be talking about another important concept, and you don't want to miss this, because we're going to talk about AI in business analysis, project management, and promises to be exciting. But I'm sure that you've gotten the bases in the bag. Congratulations, my friend, and let's get cracking.